reality of the situation for those of you who aren't going to bother going back and listening to any of my videos. Over the last 3 weeks, there's been a lot of videos. Some of them, it's about an hour of me talking with, well, sporadically Molly or Tom coming up, walking up and talking to me. Sometimes right after I make a video. Now, how did I end up running into Tom literally after I started making a video about Tom? Well, because he was trying to hide from Molly, and he explains that in the video. I have Tom recorded saying that he wanted to and seriously thought about assaulting Molly. He also said that he had seriously thought about murdering her, but couldn't think of what to do with her body. He also talks about how Molly was talking about killing me and how she would hide my body. Yeah. Not only are they at risk of murdering each other, they're at risk of murdering me. These are bloody savages. I mean, we got literally Tom's voice on here recorded talking about his fear of Molly and her crazy fucking antics towards him and her crazy antics towards me. I mean, you get to see the dynamics of it from the very start. Tom sent me a message yesterday after, well, he can have his message. I saved it, took a screenshot. God bless America, right? Of course. Anyway, we live in a pretty messed up world, don't we? There's some missing people, 4 of them, a missing family that was kidnapped in California, and I was going to make a video about them, but I got to make sure that I take care of stuff local first. You guys want to see my new shoes? Nikes. I was given these last night. They were brand new, and I'm already dirtying them and scuffing them up. What do I do with shoes? I wear them. You ain't gonna find people more motivated than me. But also, there's the safety issues when it comes to going in and having to talk to the cops by myself. That's a very scary situation for me. So Dallas, he was calling that officer that was over there talking to me when Molly was beating on my fucking vehicle. He's like, yeah, I call him Babyface. That's recorded on my channel too. Yeah, I'm trying to put some light on a real shitty situation. And I try to be as lighthearted as I can be. But my heart is heavy. I got to worry about if Molly, who, by Tom's own admission on this channel, and of course, I got my audio recording device right here that records a lot of stuff too. It's full right now. I record a lot. I try to make sure that everything is recorded. In order to take what's on here and put it on my computer, though, because my computer has to be plugged in order to work now, I got to pay for coffee. I got to find a place where it's safe to get coffee. I can't go to the Fred Meyer's Starbucks. It's unsafe. Molly is a fucking nut job, and she'll fucking flip her shit. She's been running around fucking victimizing the shit out of me and Tom, and then playing victim. But Tom's been doing the same thing. Victimizing the shit out of me and then playing victim. He wasn't playing my victim. But here's the thing. I stuck up for him best I could. He's in a very risky situation. He's with a woman who wants to talk about murdering people like it's candy, like it's nothing, like it's no big deal. This lady wants to tell people that she's with the CIA, by his own admission as well. She's with the CIA, she's with the FBI. When I told her I find missing people, all of a sudden she finds missing people. The lady's nuts. But by his own admission, in my recordings, for all of you, that's the thing about civilian oversight. My YouTube channel is for the police. All of it, every bit of it, is for the police. This is my civilian oversight. Is it trolls who are getting on here? Or is it people who are concerned citizens that want to see the right thing is done? Is it people who want to troll me and fucking preach at the peanut gallery? Or is it people who are speaking up publicly and saying, hey, we need to do something about this? This isn't just Sean Schwartz who's affected by this. This isn't just Sean Schwartz who is affected by these bad laws. It's not just Sean Schwartz as a homeless person that we have spent literally millions of dollars to keep quiet. Why don't they just save 50 cents? 50 cents. That's right. They could save themselves the 50 cents and get the job done for free. They wouldn't even have to waste 50 cents on a bullet. There's plenty of people that already own hammers. There's plenty of people that own crowbars. Of course, Brandon Ratner had his brain smashed into pudding by a man with a crowbar, and unfortunately he survived it and has permanent migraines as a result of it. I feel bad for the guy. And I do understand it affects his decision-making abilities. I have to be afraid to go into the police alone. I have to be afraid to talk to the police alone. And I have to be afraid to turn in the police to the police. I also can't turn in the police anywhere else without assistance. The police are local here in person. For me to try to go to show it to any officer without being given the mentally ill male treatment, the homeless male treatment, the junkie treatment, someone has to be there to explain shit. That's the thing about needing a steady address. For 6 years, being moved around from one subservient environment to another. I don't have any rights in any of those places because I don't have any property. When those people commit crimes against me, it's their word versus mine. And again, the mentally ill tag. Nobody's going to look at the fucking evidence. Yes, the evidence on my YouTube shows that these people are blatantly fucking lying. But how do I get it into court when I have to be afraid because of the history of the police and courts across the United States? Meanwhile, we give political asylum to murderers from foreign countries. Congratulations, America. You're full of stupids. You want your rights, you just don't want anybody else to have them. But not just your rights, you think that you should be given the right to harm anyone that you want at any point in time and get away with it. You believe that you should be able to pass judgment on anybody that you want at any point in time without looking at evidence. You believe that people who don't have any money should not be allowed an honest day in court. You believe that disabled people should have to do things alone that they're not capable of doing. You believe that people who are at risk should have to do things alone? What the fuck is wrong with you? The help that we need, that is literally the help that is not provided by any of these services. When we need help stopping abuse and having it taken seriously, none of these services are going to help us. They're going to procrastinate. They're going to fucking push it off. And see, here's the thing about that Monica lady. As soon as she started doing the fucking prepping for playing victim, well, at that point, she's already come to the realization that she had done something wrong. And she's not likely to do a goddamn thing after that. She was stuck in covering her own ass mode. And the stuff that she was willing to do, she was only willing to pretend to do. After 3 weeks of this shit, when she wanted to fill that shit out over the phone, like, how the fuck are we gonna do that? I've filled out those fucking paperwork, those pieces of paper before. You got to have access to all of your evidence. You have to write it down and let them know. It's not just the way that Leslie Snell did it, as generalized as fucking possible, because she knew she wasn't going to have to show any evidence. She literally didn't have to show a goddamn thing. The actual evidence was literally prevented from being shown in court. The actual words that were stated were literally changed by the judge to help Leslie Snell get away with her fucking felonies. He had to literally change the words for her. They had already decided that they were going to railroad me. I had already explained to Joan Hansen that I needed a change of venue. She wanted to go out of her way to change the fucking subject, talk over me, literally go out of her way not to answer the fucking question. That's the thing about Monica, when she couldn't answer a simple yes or no fucking question. She wanted to make it a long, drawn-out fucking lengthy period of fucking bullshit. If that's true, you need to tell these other services, and you need to tell your clients when they come in. Now, why are we so sexist with our services? Every man in America should be suing the United States government and every woman in the country for sexism. We do need a men's suffrage movement. The Me Too movement is fucking bullshit. It's a fucking hate group. You hate being raped? Then go after your fucking rapist. Don't go after men. Women are more likely to be sexual fucking predators than men are, stupid. Just men are more likely to be fucking convicted. Because you can convict a man on fucking lies. You can't even convict a woman when you have evidence. The cops overreach their fucking bounds. They know what they're doing is against the fucking law. They know who they can break the law against. They knew that if I had money, they wouldn't get away with shit that they did. They knew that if there was somebody there in person with me, they couldn't get away with what they did. I needed help getting these things. Zaid Atkinson got help. He got help getting the body cameras, didn't he? What help did I get? All of my money fucking stolen. False fucking charges. Repeated fucking assaults. All of my predators getting away. And a bunch of I'm fucking sorries. My help didn't help. They wasted my fucking time. If Molly kills Tom, she'll try blaming it on me. If Tom kills Molly, pretty sure, yep, folks try blaming it on me. That's the thing about idiots playing victim. They put themselves at risk. Oh, Molly's pretending that Sean might hurt her. Well, that means that somebody can kill Molly and I might get blamed. Hey, Natalie's pretending that Sean might hurt her. You know, somebody could fucking shoot Natalie in her fucking head and Sean would get blamed. Leslie Snell is at the same fucking risk. As soon as you start playing victim, I want to get the fuck away from you. I can't get the fuck away from Molly. I can't just keep moving every time that I have people being predators towards me. I can't just keep being victimized when I have to go in by myself. I can't keep being forced to do things that I don't have the capability of doing anymore because of my fucking predators. Because all of my predators, when they did something wrong, wanted to play the mentally ill fucking card. No, I'm pissed off for a reason, bitch. You know why I am in Oregon? It's not just to help find missing people. It's also because if somebody blows Leslie Snell's fucking head off, and I'm in the general vicinity, people are going to come after me again because I fucking spoke up about the crime she committed. I didn't have any goddamn help turning it in. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. But you see how much time and how much money and how much effort and how much hell that I went through trying to get it to that point. Trying to get someone to actually give a shit. That's the problem. Nobody gives a shit. It's not that it's legal, it's that nobody gives a shit. When it's mail, you blow it off and you procrastinate. If Molly was a man and I was a woman, I would have 10 men surrounding me right now. And I would have 10 women encouraging me to turn it in. Telling me that they'll go in with me. They will help to keep me safe. My YouTube channel is proof that you're sexist pieces of shit. My YouTube channel is civilian oversight because there is no civilian oversight in real life. Molly is not civilian oversight. She has made that loud and fucking clear. Now there's some other folks, of course, that could be civilian oversight. Scott could be civilian oversight. Dallas could be civilian oversight. if somebody else could come here and we could call on their phone and have an officer show up here while they're here and we could actually record it. I am an at-risk adult. I can't do these things for myself. I am afraid because of what happens, how cops treat us when we are alone. The things that they say to us that are complete fucking bullshit. They want us to be victimized. They've stated that loud and clear. This isn't civil shit that she's doing. This is threats against human life. But nobody does anything about the threats against my life, do they? They think it's okay. They think it's alright. Molly's a piece of shit, so's Tom. So is every officer in this fucking country. I'm not going to pretend that Leslie Snell does not deserve a bullet in the head. She certainly does deserve a bullet to the fucking head. The way that she abused her position of power, the way that she abused her children, the way that she abused an at-risk adult because she did wrong things. Leslie Snell sent up red flag after red flag after red flag. Scott DeCosta as well, and all of his deputies. But every single time I had to do it alone. All these people saying it's not their fault. No, it is their fault. There is supposed to be an advocate there and fucking present to help me so I am not victimized. Instead, Penny Cooper victimized me. So did Marcia Estrada. How many months did I go there? And how much effort did they make through any of that to help me to turn in my fucking predators? How much effort did they make to look at the evidence? Penny Cooper apparently is the one who is supposed to look at the evidence and help me to turn this shit in. But she kept on pushing it off onto Marcia Estrada. Here's the thing. This abuse can be turned in anywhere. But people wanted to fucking argue. Their ignorance and their unwillingness to fucking look and listen. All these people who want to tell me they can't help me, they're not lawyers. Fuck you, you're a goddamn witness, you stupid cunt. Meanwhile, now I'm in a position where police officers can harass me at any point in time for whatever fucking reason they want. If they don't like you, they'll make a fucking excuse. If you try telling on them, they ain't gonna like you. Cause and effect. There is a reason that there are mandated reporter laws, and there's also reasons that there is conflict of interest. But you know what? When you have a public fucking pretender who won't do their fucking job because there's no civilian oversight, goddamn, we got issues. Alright, that vehicle looks like the one that was driving by last night when Molly was pulling her bullshit. Thank goodness there was a witness for that too. Duval County Sheriff Scott DeCosta and his cronies did everything that they could to make sure that I couldn't show evidence in court or even show up. They did everything that they could to threaten, harass, and intimidate me. Joan Hanson was aware of that. Did she bother to tell the judge? See, the judge has all these buffers between him and prison. They were able to ignore everything that I said by calling me mentally ill and pretending that I'm schizophrenic. They were able to destroy evidence and assist others in destroying evidence. They were able to force me into positions where I had to stay with alcoholics. The crimes committed by the police prevented me from having a place of my own, prevented me from being able to go to court, prevented me from being able to turn in my predators. And I had to do it alone. You're fucking pieces of shit, every goddamn one of you. Not one of you people watching my channel has made any effort to help me turn this shit in. The ones who promised that they would, what a fucking waste of space you are. Pretending that you want to help me and then it turns out you just want to get pregnant. What the fuck? That is some crazy shit. These are the kind of wingnuts that want to help me. Or not just that lady, there's also Layla Johnson, aka Missy Johnson. I needed help turning them in. Dan Favorite obviously was a witness to that. His words need to be in court. It needs to be shown what these fucking people have put me through. And the fucking crazies that I have had to go to because police officers and the public hate the homeless. You victimize the homeless. You make laws that allow loopholes so that a poor person can be victimized for having to go to the fucking bathroom, for Christ's sake. So the poor person has to do an entire month of fucking labor because they used a blanket so they didn't fucking freeze to death. You pieces of shit. This is Nazi America, folks. These are Nazi tactics. These are bullying tactics. I have to be afraid to go to the police because of my gender and because of my socioeconomic status. The police know that if they are in danger of getting in trouble for the crimes that they've committed, and you're a poor person, that if they press false charges on you and call you mentally ill, they can do all sorts of shit, like lock you up for 7 months in prison because you were charged with misdemeanors for trying to turn in felonies. But I got to turn in Marcia Estrada. She certainly is a mandated reporter. So is Penny Cooper. So is Jen Beebe. The problem is I needed help doing that. Those are the people who are supposed to help me with that shit. I don't have a place to fucking do these things. I am constantly moving around trying to take care of basic fucking necessities while trying to preserve the evidence. These people went out of their way to do absolutely nothing and to waste taxpayer dollars. They assisted my predators in victimizing me by not doing their jobs as mandated reporters but still collecting a fucking paycheck. At that point, it's not just failure to report. Neither Penny Cooper nor Marcia Estrada tried to do their jobs as mandated reporters. In all of the months that I was seeing them, no matter what, every time that it was time for Penny Cooper to do her job as a mandated reporter, she was magically sick or something. She literally never did her job as an advocate. And she's an ordained by the state advocate, motherfuckers. Everyone in Nebraska is a mandated reporter. If you talk over the victim and prevent them from telling you what's going on, that makes you a horrible fucking person. It's getting pretty late. We'll see what's going on. Good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind.